Hi, my name is Jake. Now let's talk music. All right, so today is Sunday. I'm actually watching the Eagles game right now, but it's halftime, so I'm gonna make this video. So, uh, well, I actually gotta make two videos. I'm probably gonna do this video right now and make the coaches video after the game, so I'll tell you the score then. But it's a good game so far, tied 10-10. Um, anyways, I'm not supposed to be talking about Eagles football. I'm here to talk about Hunxho's album, Thank God, which I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because it wasn't an eye-popping album for me. It it was mid at best. I would, if I had a tier list, it'd be in C tier. But I think the best thing about this album is the feature list. He had a lot of pretty good features. He had the names of Ty Dolla Sign, Polo G, Lil Durk. Uh, Also another feature that I liked. I always say they're. I feel like it's Maria the Scientist. It's either Maria the Scientist or Mariah the Scientist. I actually never seen how she says it, but it's one of the two. She always has great vocals. Uh, Honestly, I really don't know what to say about this album other than I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I've listened to it several times in the past couple days. I've actually listened to it a lot more than the Cochise album, which I'm probably gonna do another listen through of the Cochise album before I do a rating video on it, just so I can make sure. I mean, Uh, I've listened to the Thank God album probably around 4 or 5 times already, and I went from like absolutely hating it to features are good. There's a couple of good moments, but now I'm at the point of all right. There's some really good things that are done here, but still, he's a young rapper. This is only his second album. And honestly, he has a lot more work to do, but I feel like he could become a really good rapper. One that is like noticed by other people eventually. But for right now, he's not there yet. He's got the talent, but he's not there yet. But there's still some impressive songs on this album. Uh, I got a couple of them on my likes. Actually, let me look that up real quick. Uh, Sorry, I should have done this before. Ooh, yeah. Probably my favorite song, Hold Me Down. I mean, I think it's the biggest off of the album. Uh, oh, no, part of the plan. Um, but that's probably my favorite. I also, on my likes, I got Hot Boy, part of the plan. I New RR, in the morning. I like the Polo G song, but I don't know why I don't have it on my likes. I forget the name of it, but Polo G does his thing. Honestly, he can improve his craft as he's getting older, and I think a lot of people could end up like talking about him as one of the new top rappers that are coming up. But for right now, just take a little bit more time to perfect your craft. But yeah, I I'm not gonna make a super long video about this because like I said, there's not a lot to talk about with this, but I still personally like the album, but I wouldn't. Uh, I I think it's an alright album. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time. What's up next for the channel? Well, obviously, I already talked about the Cochise album that I'm gonna do the ranking for, like rating for after this. Uh, actually, we're like uh only a couple hours away from Chromacopia releasing, which actually uh I'll add a little bit of length to this video and talk about some of the updates instead of making a separate video for it. Uh, so if anyone even gets this far, nobody ever gets this far. But um, what do I have to say about it? Oh, new snippet out. I really like the snippet. Sounds really good. Um, it's kind of something that it's a mix of goblin and wolf. Like that's the thing with a lot of these snippets. It's like a mix of all of his old albums together put into one album. It sounds like, and I can't wait because even though I didn't like Cherry Bomb, there's still like there was potential there. I just feel like he didn't capitalize on it like he could have, but this could be a chance to write that, and I can't wait. It honestly makes me think of like uh wasn't last year was it last year? I think it was last year that he dropped the estate sale. It reminds me of the Sorry Not Sorry video. Where like in this one room there's all of his characters for each of these albums. And I feel like in this album it's a combination of all those characters put into one full album. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Another thing, I I hope it isn't true, or I, honestly, I hope that Tyler's talking out of his ass when he said this. But he posted both on his Instagram post and on X. He made it like his bio, talking about how there won't be any features. I mean, on the Instagram post, he said no features, and he made his X bio, fuck features, which I it might be like an Igor situation where they aren't credited features, but they still had like their vocals in it, like such as Pharrell, Kanye, Playboy Cardi, because we already heard Daniel. Okay, actually, before I say this, how do you say it? Is it Daniel Caesar or Daniel Cesar? I I like saying Daniel Cesar, but if it's the other way around, let me know. But in the Saint Chroma, like the very first video that he put out, you can hear the Daniel Cesar vocals. So is he like saying, "Oh, there's no features," but then when we actually get the project, it's going to be features, but it's not credited features, or like what are we gonna get? Is like what I'm kind of worried about. I still can't wait for this album, but if there's no features, that just doesn't feel like a Tyler album. I mean, I'm just hoping that they aren't credited features if he's going with the no features route. So I, I'm still excited though, and can't wait. That I know he tweeted that people don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. just to listen to it, honestly, I might just like I am so I would say this is probably my most anticipated album of this year. That's I was so excited for Vultures 1 and for Vultures 2, but I feel like everything with both the rollout and just the name Tyler the Creator, mixing all of that together, I just oh, I've been wanting this album so bad. I also I'm gonna try and save up money so I can go to the Columbus show. So I hope I can go to that one. But yeah, um, honestly, that's really it I have for this video. Uh, until next time, peace.